Hello, and welcome to the Depths of Elusive Realm. This is a roguelike side game mode for Wuthering Waves, and it's quite fun. I thought I would just do a run here to show the mode off, and also to kind of give a pseudo-blind playthrough, because one of the things that I like about this is that it makes your characters feel very different to play. And I've mostly been playing with the trial resonators. You can see Yang Yang here, level 60, compared to mine, who's only level 40, so having the trial resonators definitely makes things easier. However, Trisha, who happens to be my favorite character to play in the game, doesn't have a trial, so I've never used her in this mode. So I've also never played on the highest difficulty, so we'll see, we'll just see how it goes. I'm curious to see what kind of overpowered nonsense they end up giving her. Alright, so we get to choose between Bellborn Geochalone or Inferno Rider. And I should be clear, like, obviously this isn't blind. I have played through Elusive Realm a whole bunch. I've just never played it on this difficulty with this character, just to clarify it. Neither of those things have happened before. So Inferno Rider seems like an obvious one. If I want to go all in on attack, this is more defensive. But we'll go all in on the attack and probably die horribly as a result. Speaking of which, choose an assistant here. We'll go with Mortefi, because he starts giving us points towards this. Alright, and this is the fun stuff. So what's actually going on here? Boom Boom gains a special enhancement. Boom Boom is the final part of her resonance skill, I believe. Daka Daka is her resonance skill mode. So do I want more Daka Daka or do I want more Boom Boom? The Boom Boom is her biggest damage number by far, but the Daka Daka is a lot of fun. So let's go with that. Make that better. And we will probably get the other upgrade at some point throughout the run. Okay, so let's see how this goes. So the first couple of fights here are going to be a little bit rough as we're building up our strength. So I've seen from a few other content creators talking about characters in this game and doing tier lists and things like that. Trisha is pretty low on the list in terms of popularity. So I'll explain a little bit what her kit here does, just in case people aren't familiar with it. Obviously, she's a ranged character, but as I fight things, you can see the 60 above my health bar there. Those are my bullets that go up every time I attack things. And I can go into Daka Daka mode, where I just start shooting really fast. And once I go 30 bullets or more, which is where that marker was on my bar, I can then do my Boom Boom. I can use my skill. If I don't hold it, I can just use it as a refill, get a quick slide. And then this is her Elemental Liberation, and because I have her at Waveband 4, using her Liberation will refill her bullets. So she's actually a very active character to play. In general, the playstyle for Wuthering Waves, I feel, is you're constantly swapping between characters really quickly. I think I forgot to use Mortefi in that. Whoops. Trisha is definitely somebody who you can just play actively and just keep playing with her. It's probably not optimal, but you always have stuff to do. It's not like you're just waiting on cooldowns. There's lots of things to do with her. A very active character. Alright, so we can get up our level 1 on Inferno Rider right away. Do we want basic attack damage slightly increased, attack slightly increased, or crit rate greatly increased for successful dodges? So Trisha's first wave band is that she has guaranteed crits on her Boom Boom. So I actually don't think I'm that concerned about crit rate. It will make the Daka Daka better, but I could also reroll, but I'm happy getting one of these. And basic attack is just her regular attacks, which are okay, but I think increasing attack should increase all of her damage slightly, right? So let's go with that. And consecutive attacks trigger a collaborated attack. Well, we do lots of consecutive attacks, so that should be good. Alright, training or fierce struggle. So fierce struggle will be... Well, training and fierce struggle, they're both fights. From what I can tell, fierce struggle is going to give you more of those relics that you just saw me choosing between, whereas training will let me get a skill upgrade. And since I want my Trisha to be as powerful as she can be in terms of her skills, let's just use my Echo there. I'm very interested in that. Play Mortepi. Now he's going to give me coordinated attack. Oh, whoops. Oh yeah, you can see I'm constantly having things to do here. Refilling my bullets actively. I'm going to save Mortepi for the next fight. He was charged, although it looks like he decharges at the end. Okay, surprise shot. So Boom Boom can get an enhancement. Resonance skill damage significantly increased. Oh boy. Or Trisha's damage output is continuously increased while she's in Daka Daka mode. Yeah, okay, this just looks like this is going to be silly. It's going to be all the Daka Daka. Let's go with... So normally you want to release the Daka Daka when you hit 30, but I guess this gives a reason to go all the way to 60 on a single... I really want this one too. Alright, Memory of Unknown. Or Fierce Struggle. Go Fierce Struggle. Unknown is just like random currency, I think. Okay, yeah, I have Mortepi again. Okay, it looks like I go up to +10 pretty fast, and then it just caps at 10. Wait, now I can refill with my burst. And just go immediately into another one of these. And I'm over 30 again. Oh, there's my Inferno Rider doing his thing. Meteor Fire summon to attack an area when attacks hit target. Okay, we're just going to go silly. We do want Frost eventually, but we're just going to keep stacking attack. That seems to be what Trisha does. She's all-out offensive. Shield when attacked is okay. I don't think that the shield stuff is going to be terribly great for us, but this should be amazing. Alright.
To ashes.
The nice thing about Trisha is she can move a lot while doing things. So I don't have to worry about getting hit by enemy attacks all that much. Okay, yeah, the meteor did a lot of damage. Rock here. Release another cat. Basic attack damage. Critical hits trigger Fuse. That might be good. Or damage of skill and liberation significantly increased when attacked at the enemy. I mean, that seems perfect for what we're doing.
Think you can catch up?
These upgrades will be, you know, depending... Okay, continuous attacks. It seems like Fusion here, Fire, is definitely custom built for Trisha. I haven't... I mean, they're good on other characters too, but she really seems to excel with this. Increased attack, continuous, stackable. Hopefully this is actually stackable with everything else that we've been doing. Memory of Calamity. Okay, our first boss. Let's see how this goes. Crownless. Okay. Well, whoops, I think I might have been a little bit early there. Okay, let's...
Time for some hot action.
Burn to ashes.
Where are you? Okay. Yeah, trying to get my full combo off against this guy might be... Oh, this might be a little bit dangerous. Also, Trisha can't really parry. So I'm gonna have to really focus on dodging here. Because I don't really have any
Feel
healing.
my wrath.
Okay, I thought I was far enough away. I guess I was not.
One shot, one
I
kill.
like that there's an audio cue.
Think you can catch up?
Oh. I'm so bad at dodging this. Okay, that's honestly the best I've ever done at dodging that attack.
Silence.
I can do this all day.
Okay,
Watch and learn. It's morphin' time. I'll fire it up.
Burn to ashes.
okay, he is active again. I'm still at just over half health. We should... Oh.
Won't happen again.
Should be okay.
Think you can catch up? Oh, I can do this all day.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's how it goes. That's what I get for going all in on the offense there. And for having skill issue. Let's try this one more time and maybe be a little bit less aggressive. With the choices that we're making. Well, I mean, let's just do the other option right from the start. So we'll do a lot less damage this way. We're going ice. Boom Boom gains special enhancement. We'll try the other one.
I'll fire it up.
Lotus pervade.
Probably my biggest gripe with the combat in this game is auto-targeting. I could manually select which enemy I'm targeting, but I kind of wish that by default,
Boom! Headshot!
you just kind of targeted the closest enemy. You can see she's almost always just targeting somebody who's way off in the distance. Like, switch targets there. Why? Skill and Liberation triggers a shatter effect when a shield exists. Well, I do use my skill a lot. So let's go with that. We don't have shield yet. No, shield after casting Echo Skill. There we go. We now have a shield. I am still going to prioritize training because I do want to make her as good as I can with her skills, because that's what just makes her so fun to play.
Watch and learn!
Frozen blockade.
Close one!
Okay, so we have a shield now. Whoops.
Think you can
Why
catch
did I
up?
do that? Okay, there you are. Daka Daka additionally reduces enemies' fusion damage resistance. Okay, that's gonna be rather silly. I guess... we're focusing on the big critical hits. Let's just do this. See what we got here. Usually not that interesting, but alright. A man covered in animal skin, this guy. Don't eat me. Sacrifice. Alright. So, Dream Fragments, if I beat the boss, I get a shop, and I can spend these to buy things from the shop. So we will make a bad decision and be greedy. Because at the start of a roguelike run, you should always just be greedy. We got 72 fragments for breaking that rock as well. Okay. Oh wait, there's a boss coming up. Could I have looked at the door before doing this? Crownless again. Okay. Well, at least I have a shield.
Shackles be gone.
Close one.
This is gonna be pretty terrible.
Let's
This
predict
not
it.
interrupt? Does. I'm so dead.
Think you can catch up? Watch and learn.
Ah. Wait, did I heal from something?
One shot, one kill. I'll fire it up.
Frozen blockade.
Not enough bullets.
Think you can catch up?
At this point, I'm just kind of running until I get my shield back. Yeah. That's the tutorial boss in this game, by the way. So playing on high difficulty, I'm just not able to get through with my lack of skill. That's really what it comes down to. Because I should be able to beat that boss without taking a single hit. We'll do one last attempt here. It's also... that boss, if you were playing a character that can parry, which as a pistol character, like I have a way easier time. Okay, we will not sacrifice all our health this time, and we will actually play this somewhat smart. But yeah, if you're playing as Rover, for example, who has a sword and can parry, you get some easier time there because you can break the enemy's vibration bar and stagger them a lot faster.
Sucks to be you.
Oh, just thinking you were going to attack me there, not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like frigid death.
I'll fire it up.
Frozen blockade.
That's up.
Lotus pervade.
I guess there's always this option too.
Think you can catch up?
Shackles be gone.
Oops.
Flame on!
Well, one of my criticisms of this mode was going to be that it was too easy. But playing on the highest difficulty actually requires you to know how to fight the bosses, so that's a good thing.
Pew, pew, pew.
Frozen blockade.
I'll fire it up.
But I find that typically there are two... there's like this first fight here, which is just kind of long because you don't have a lot of upgrades yet.
Let frigid death.
Think you
And
can
then the
catch up?
first boss fight tends to be the hardest of all the boss fights in my experience. Shield gained when attacked. Attack moderately increased after using grapple. Resonant skill damage slightly increased. We'll go with shield gained when attacked. Okay, so we are already training. Already we have a much more durable build than we ever had on the previous run.
Yeah!
Lotus pervade.
Ah! Heads up! One shot, one kill.
Alright, is there a rock? I don't see one. After casting the Liberation, so our ultimate, enter the unlimited firepower state. I think we'll take enemy resistance decrease. Memory of Dreaming. I actually don't know if I've seen this before. Oh, yeah, no, it's this one. Okay. The shield thing. Pretty easy. Bubble Cat. Concert energy slightly recovered for basic attack on hit. No. Crit rate increased for continuous stackable. That's probably really good for us. That's the thing, is that these are going to be better for us based on our character, but the ice is going to be better for us. Let's refresh, see if we can get something better. Gain a shield after a resonant skill. Yes, please. The other thing is that for every 1 point that I get here, not only am I building this, but I also get plus 1% damage for each tick on this. Resonant skill Liberation is Shatter Effect, Meteor. I think I'm going to take the Meteor, even though it doesn't help with this, just because this strikes. It's really easy to get with this character. Alright, going into the boss with full health and gaining a shield every time we use our skill. Oh, and it's this boss. Okay, well.
Coming in hot.
Oh, that's quite the shield. This boss should be a lot easier.
Close one.
Frozen blockade.
Oops, I could not see you. I'm gonna blame the camera for this one. It's totally not my fault that I took a hit there. That was my fault. So, okay, well, I dodged that one.
Think you can catch up?
Shockwaves, okay. Does he always do shockwaves with that? I don't remember him actually doing shockwaves with that attack.
Lotus pervade.
I know that on higher difficulty, for some parts of this game, the bosses do get new moves. We're just gonna get away from them.
What happened again?
Oh, that is super delayed.
I'll fire it up. Pew pew pew. Really nice, will ya? Watch and learn.
I guess using that right
Let
after
frigid depths.
refilling was not the best use of my resources.
Heads up. It sucks to be you.
Yeah, you can see. I'm still. I was gonna say I'm still at full health. Not anymore.
Won't happen again.
Shackles be gone.
Really nice, will ya? I'll fire it up.
But yeah, this boss way easier
Time for some hot action.
for me to deal with.
Frozen blockade.
Kind of disappointing I didn't get the same one again, honestly. I think I would have been able to beat him with this build.
Yeah.
Alright. Boom Boom. Damage continuously increased in Daka Daka, or... Well, let's test out unlimited firepower. Frost Bell effect triggered when attacked if a shield exists. I mean, this is perfect. This is the thing where I'm probably not actually going to build this. Like, it's, building its levels up is good, but I just want to play Trisha, so probably just grab the things that are best for her. Okay, and then we get a heal. Which we don't need, because we actually have a build that's got some defensive utility built into it. I do like Mortefi quite a bit, however, we'll go Yonu here for the matching types. Alright, so we didn't get a whole bunch of extra dream stuff this time around. So with this amount, we can do an 800, 400, and a 100, or we can do 800, 2 200s, and a 100. Is this worth doing? Using Resonance Liberation, so our ultimate, resets its cooldown and restores 100% resonance energy. Okay, so this would just let me use my burst twice, my ultimate skill. I'm not so keen on that. I'd rather have the 1% more damage from the 3 as opposed to 2. Gain a shield equal to 30% max HP that lasts for 5 seconds when a dodge is successful. Okay, I mean, that seems really good. Intro skill reduces echo skill cooldown. I don't really care about that. I'm not even entirely sure what this means. In the context of Elusive Realm, I think this is using an intro skill would be using one of the other characters on your team. And echo skill down, obviously, is to use my turtle more. And attack is continuously increased, or is just increased. Yeah, I mean, obviously we're doing that. We'll do that. And this one I wasn't so keen on, so I think I'd rather get both of these. And that gives us a ton of extra damage. And this is what I mean about training. This is what I mean about having, once you get past that first boss. Okay, let's see what Unlimited Bullets does.
I'll fire it up.
About what I expected. Okay. We can just do that forever. Resonance skill damage significantly increased while we have unlimited bullets while we're doing skill. So yeah, we don't care about Boom Boom. We just care about Daka Daka, I guess, with this build. But yeah, at this point, I think that we've just already overleveled the content. I don't anticipate having any more issues unless I just get bodied by a boss.
Flame on!
Resistance is futile.
This is kind of silly. When at full HP, all attacks trigger the Shatter effect. Attack moderately increased looks good, but we seem to have something that's healing us that I can't remember what, and then a lot of shield type effects. So I think we're just going to be at full health. Also, I think I shot a rock while running around in circles. That's what that cat came from. This is just +3. Ice Burst effect. Attacks trigger Ice Burst when shield is present. And Frostbell effect is triggered when attacked if a shield exists. Yes, let's just go all in on that. Honestly, I think the turtle might be the best of your Echo options to pick at the beginning. It's quite good. Okay, that was... Right, just Dream Fragments. I mean, we already got a bonus cat on this run, on this room, so...
Time for some hot action!
Oh, not really. I had a shield that was over half my health. Yeah. Okay. Once you start leveling up, it's just... pretty unstoppable. I already had 2 bonus rocks on this stage. I think we're good. Resonance skill or liberation triggers shadow effect when a shield exists. I don't know if that's so necessary at this point. Energy regen, I don't care about that. You know, we have this. Let's reroll. Resonance skill damage. Oh, okay. Well, obviously. More Daka Daka. Training.
Flame on!
Let's bridge it down.
Yeah!
Damage continuously increased in Daka Daka up to a certain point. Basic attack damage significantly increased. No, I don't care about that. That's just my regular attacks, which... And then Boom Boom, I don't care about with this build either. Yeah, basic attack damage is when I'm doing this. Fierce Struggle or Rest, we are at full health. Let's grab more upgrades.
Watch and learn!
Oh,
Think you can catch up?
I got an achievement for something.
I'll fire it up!
Overwhelming power.
Time for some hot action!
Oops. Yeah, and at this point, because I have the shield, I kind of don't care about dodging attacks too much. I will try to run away from enemies, but... you don't want to just sit and take a bunch of extra damage for no reason, but it's very much at a point where I don't have to worry about a lot of things. Energy slightly recovered for basic attack. I don't care about any of these arrow things. Skill cooldown, I mean, Trisha has 2 stacks of her skill available anyway, so this is really not useful for her. And don't care about Concerto energy is what I use to, or concert energy. It's Concerto. That's for getting allies. Oh, well, attack significantly increased and 3 points. Let's go for that. Oh, another cat. HP slightly restored when you continuously hit targets. We're gonna make sure that we don't die. This is gonna be a run where we win.
Flame on! Heads up!
Hear the thunder.
So she's a lot easier to play this way.
Watch and learn!
Because I'm not having to worry about spending my bullets or recharging my bullets, I just have unlimited ammunition. I mean, I did do a refill there, but I got a double burst in the burst refills, so this is very silly. This is more or less what I expected was going to happen once you started getting a build going with this character in this mode. Damage of skill significantly increases. Yeah, that's obviously the best one here. Alright, boss the second. Impermanence Heron.
Time for some hot action!
I don't have a lot of experience with this boss.
Yeah!
Lotus pervade.
Yeah, okay, I just took a big hit from the boss, and honestly, my shield is just so good that it doesn't really matter. If I dodge an attack occasionally, I get a shield. If I attack continuously, I heal. And I get to keep my distance because I'm a ranged character.
Overwhelming power.
That was probably not the best idea.
Watch and learn!
Is this boss Electro?
Time for some hot
I don't even
action.
know.
Boom! Headshot!
I do still do quite a bit of damage with my burst at the
Shackles
end.
be gone.
Boom boom, rather.
Flame on!
Like frigid death.
Heads up!
So my allies do a lot of stagger damage. Okay, recovered its stagger bar. Interesting. Okay, apparently I can't.
Think you can catch up?
Frozen blockade.
Heads up!
Can't hit it that way. So there is a time limit. But if you fail to meet the timer, it's not...
Overwhelming
Oh,
power.
I thought it was missed.
Nice, will ya?
Okay, no, it's doing havoc damage. If you fail to meet the timer, all that happens is that the enemy gets a big buff. To its damage. It's not that big a deal. And since you are Havoc, you can punch you with the Electro. I think, I might be wrong, but I think Sanhua, the ice, does more damage, whereas Yuanu with the Electro does more stagger damage. Okay, why am I even using regular attacks? Just from habit. Okay, that was not challenging at all. Boom Boom gains a bonus. I mean, we'll take it. It still does a lot of damage. I should remember to not just Daka Daka all the time. Still use the final thing. When full in HP, attack damage dealt and crit rates significantly increased. Okay. Attack significantly increased after liberation. We'll take this one, because it does help with this. Well, Fierce Struggle or Fierce Struggle. We'll choose... Hold on. Fierce Struggle it is. Crit damage greatly increased. Okay. I don't think there's ever anything down there.
Think you can catch up?
Okay, my... Hold on. My grapple did not register on the thing there.
I'll fire it up.
Shackles be gone.
Critical hits trigger fuse effect. I don't really care about any of these. Attack moderately increased sounds good though.
Time for some hot action. Yeah.
I should have actually ended my burst. Damage increased for continuous attacks. I like the sound of that. Oh, I grabbed that one from over there. Guess I just got Dream Shards from that rock then. Unknown or Fierce Struggle. Grab some
Think
random
you can
upgrades.
catch up? Flame on! Heads up! Boom! Headshot! Watch and learn!
Alright, that works. Attack significantly increased after liberation. Yes, please. Deathmatch. Is this optional, just choosing to do another boss? I don't remember what deathmatch is offhand. That was just Dream Fragment. Oh no, this is Time Trial. That's right. Crit rate moderately increased. I would really like some more ice, actually. That's not a lot of ice, though. Okay. I mean, we could go with the resonance skill damage slightly increased. It's probably better than a 1% damage increase, and it does work towards level 4, which I don't think we're hitting.
Frozen blockade.
I'll fire it up!
Shackles be gone.
Okay, finally. I didn't have
Time for
my
some hot action!
resonance liberation up.
I'll fire it up!
Alright, 3 ice, come on. It's 2. Echo skill cooldown reduced. Okay, I don't really care about that. Echo skill isn't an issue for me at all. Crit damage significantly increased after Echo skill. I mean, I guess we do that. No, and after Echo skill. No, that's not my liberation skill. Echo skill is my turtle. Alright. Just stacking the damage, I guess. We're forced to do rest. This is right before the final boss. Okay, well we can at least get our 3 ice this way. After being attacked, restore HP. I mean, this is the cheap one. We're almost certainly getting this. Intro skill increases attack by 50%. That's pretty nice. I'm pretty sure that's just using an ally, so we're probably going to do that. Echo skill. So I have to run up to the enemy, spawn the turtle shield in its face, and then it gets 60% reduced defense? That sounds insane. Got the grapple, don't care. Liberation damage up, that's nice, but I don't really care. Alright, so if I got both of these, that's 16, 18, 22. I guess we'll just grab these 4. Freeze enemies now. And have to remember to actually use the... Oh, we got the one that's resistant to fire. Of course we did. Ah. There we go.
Time for some hot action.
Shackles be gone.
Won't happen
Okay.
again.
You get hit, you actually do get staggered.
Boom! Headshot!
50,000. Okay.
Watch and learn. I'll fire it up. Really nice, will ya? Ha! Close one.
Frozen blockade.
Won't happen again.
You just throw your motorcycle at me? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're using a different skill set. Because I farmed this guy in order to level up Trisha, and I don't remember him doing these moves. I think trying to hit him with the turtle shield is a bad idea because I'm just going to take
Like
damage.
frigid death.
I'll fire it up. Time for some hot action. Heads up.
Lotus pervade.
Okay, well now he's down. Now we can hit him with that for sure.
Yeah.
Like frigid death.
Okay, we got him half down. I can't see. Camera, come on.
Coming in hot. I'll fire it up.
Oh right, he's summoning
Flame
minions.
on.
And we're just gonna auto-target things, which makes this interesting.
Frozen blockade.
Won't happen again. That sucks to be you. One shot. Watch and learn.
Do I have to attack, or do I... No, I heal from this as well.
Really nice, will ya?
Hear the thunder.
Time for some hot action. I'll fire it up.
Resistance is futile.
Won't happen. Watch and learn.
We should just about have him down here.
overwhelming power.
Flame on! Really nice,
I
Willia.
saw that coming and made no attempt to dodge because I was trying to keep this up. Oh, did I lose the timer? I did.
Boom! Headshot!
That's fine.
Hear the thunder.
He's almost down.
Watch and learn!
Look at all those buffs. Alright. That was Depths of Elusive Realm. And yeah, so Trisha in this mode, it was a lot of Daka Daka, a lot of running around with her skill. Not the most interesting character in this mode. She was a lot of fun, but she kind of just does a lot of the same sort of thing, and all of the resource management stuff that you have to do with her if you're playing her continuously on her own, you kind of just get to ignore. So that was interesting. But there is an update coming out to this game for the game, but also for this mode in a couple of days. So we'll see how they change things there. And there should be at least one new character. I'm expecting Jinchi to be playable in trial mode. At the very least, because they'll be trying to sell their new character. Alright, bottom of the shop. Yeah, so I'm excited to see what they do with this mode. Make some improvements to it. Hopefully add some more characters. I think a little bit more variety in terms of... I guess the thing about roguelike, where you're running through a series of chambers, more variety will just make it more interesting. Now, the most interesting thing about it currently is that each character plays completely differently. This is the only ranged character, really. I mean, I guess also Baizhi. No, and Yinlin. I've never actually played her in this mode. So yeah, okay, never mind. There are multiple ranged characters. But the melee characters feel very different. Tao-Chi feels very different because she has a defensive style, naturally. Yang Yang is insane in this mode. She's super good. So, yeah, no, it'll just be fun to have more characters, to have more echoes that you can choose. One minor little pet peeve of mine is that they changed the element system. This game has 6 elements by default. And you can see Havik, for example. Danjin is Havik. But in the Elusive Realm mode, she gets changed to Fusion. Because Havik and Spectro just don't exist in this mode. And this is particularly weird because they have the Crownless. If you choose that as your Echo, the Crownless is Electro in this mode when it's supposed to be Havik element. So I'm wondering if they're going to add in the remaining 2 elements at some point, and if they're going to rebalance things and change some of the elements around. Another thing I'm wondering about is that the 5-star standard characters, so Verina, Genshin, Encore, Kalcharo, and Minyang, I don't have... I have these 2. I don't have any of these ones. But none of them seem to be playable, I'm assuming, based on the fact that these 2 aren't, and I figured Kalcharo would be... and Lingyang, actually, would both be really fun in this mode. Like, imagine playing Lingyang with his skills changed to be even more ridiculous. We just have, like, infinite sky time, and you're never touching the ground ever again. And I think Encore also would be really fun in this mode, from what I've seen of her. And then Alto, he's the only 4-star I don't have. And I think he'd be fun in this mode as well. I don't think he would work well as a support character because his Liberation doesn't do damage. So I wonder if he's playable. So I noticed that these 4 are the 4 support characters. And none of them are playable. And that surprises me. I'm wondering if that's just a time limitation thing, because again, given infinite time and resources, I would like the company to implement all of these characters as playable, and then I guess just have a quick toggle, so if I'm playing as Sanhua, then I can't choose her as a support as well. Just put that restriction in there, and I would like them to have Havoc and Spectro added in. But my predictions for the 1.1 patch will be adding Jinshi, who's the new limited 5-star character. She will have a demo version. Changli is probably going to be like Yinlin, where she'll be playable, but she won't be playable in here. So like if I go to level 1, for example, even if you don't have Jian on your account, you can still play as Jian in this mode. Actually, one thing I just wanted to point out that I thought was really cool, too. I got to play as female Rover, even though I chose to play as male Rover on my account. In the trial here, I could choose to play as the female version, so that was kind of neat, too. But yeah, this mode is a lot of fun. I feel like it does need a little bit more replayability. I'm really excited to see in 2 days when this thing updates, what they end up doing with it. And I'll probably do another run then. So I guess I will see you then.